Hey, welcome to another Topic Tuesday. This is Dr. Mike McCall at Source Health Center. Today, I had a great topic come my way by my office manager, Jess, and she says, hey, why don't you talk about when you wake up in the morning and you've got musculoskeletal pain, especially like a neck or a low back. So, which is a great question. What the heck do you do? A lot of people come to chiropractors, I think, waking up where they slept funny or they must have slept weird, and I kind of consider the fact that, gosh, you've been sleeping your whole life. Why'd you drop the ball then? You know, it kind of makes you think that way. So many times what I see is, generally you'll see what chiropractors term as a subluxation or misalignment of the spine causing the issue. But you could have had that misalignment, I don't know how long, to be quite honest. But the other part is what would cause a body to develop pain while it's not moving at all? We're all under the impression, me as well, is that the only way you can have any kind of muscle pain or ache is there had to have been some kind of activity or that particular tissue has been stressed under the laws of only physics, forces, gravity, pulls and pushes. But what's interesting is your musculoskeletal junction is very sensitive to fluids. Maybe it's an area that's swelling, maybe it's an area that the swelling isn't happening, but it's not draining. It's not, after the cells are done, it needs to kind of cleanse itself. And through that system, that's called lymph system and your venous system. So I look at it like there's some congestion in your lymph, and that's usually what it is. Now, the biggest causes to cause an overnight increase in this pain, and you're going to think I'm crazy, but I've been saying it for years, and I just have not ever not seen it, is popcorn and chocolates. I know, it's crazy. I'm not going to go into the particulars of it, but what I've seen is it causes irritation generally right where the large and small intestine come together, which is a really good switch or drain for the whole lymphatic system. About 8% of your lymph system is in the gut. And imagine, if you will, all your muscles, all your ligaments, all your tendons all have to flow out, drain, as you will, and have to go through that tissue. If that tissue's backed up, it's very hard for areas like your neck or your low back to drain, creating a little more irritation, and over time generates pain. So what do you do when you wake up? There's a couple special spots that were discovered by an osteopath named Dr. Chapman years ago that address this. One of them is, if you're really hurting, you can take your hand and you just kind of really dig deep and kind of flush the outside of your thighs, not just the side, but kind of between the front and the side. So like, we'll say like at 2 o'clock, you just really get in there and get that going. A lot of times that'll help get the fluid out very rapidly. The other one, this is crazy, is you go 1 inch above your belly button, 1 inch outside on both sides, and if you reach in deep and touch the muscle, you'll feel something tender. Rub those. They'll be tender a lot of times, and a lot of times that might be the trigger to get you feeling better. But look at it this way. I don't know if you guys are old enough to remember the Little Rascals, when I think it was Alfalfa would say, I got a headache in my tummy and I got a tummy ache in my head. You can have a cold in your neck and your back, and a lot of times that's just lymphatic congestion. If generally it'll happen, you're going to think this is funny, the day before you woke up, you had popcorn and chocolate. So how do you do it? Wake up, remember those reflexes, really get in there, help drain it, get right about an inch up, inch over, rubs, really tender until the tenderness goes out. A lot of times that may jumpstart you. Then you should call up a chiropractor, acupuncture, massage therapist, somebody, and get that looked at. A lot of times that's just you headed towards a cold or sickness. So I hope that helps. I appreciate the the topic that I got from Jess, and we'll see you next Tuesday.